Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's happy, healthy, well. We're doing a little catch-up call with Matt. So we're literally calling from Goose Lane Clinic all the way across the Hollins Lane Clinic, that massive distance. But we thought we'd just check in with him. He's sat in his absolutely beautiful garden at the minute with the last bit of sunshine. And yeah, we'll go from there. So how are you doing, Matt? How's everything going?
Very well, thank you. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, I live above Hollings Lane Clinic, so forever at work.
It's just
I'm
to
sitting in the garden.
just make it more confusing. You've got two ginger chiropractors working for the same companies, living above each other's clinics with beards.
That's it. So we're never too far away. Yeah, no, it's a bit of a sunny day with a bit of cloud. So if I go a bit darker and lighter, it's a bit windy as well. So I'll try and keep the hair in check. Shout out to Sarah Bamford if you're watching. I definitely need a haircut. I'm starting to look a bit homeless, so that's on the list of to do when we get back to normality.
I'm genuinely, because I'm going to have, this is so smushed down, so if not, I look like Ronnie McDonald. It's going to like a little ginger afro. So,
oh, right, okay, yeah, you do puff up quite a bit. I'm
we are
back home over sort of look.
We're definitively like considering doing the whole head shape. I think we're going to film it live on on Goose Lane, just so
wow,
so we can see you're absolutely wrong one way or another.
I will definitely sponsor that though. We'll get on that. Okay.
We'll have to get some shearers stuck to like a 2 meter long stick so you can do it from a distance as we go.
Yes, yeah, that's it. Social distancing, head shave. Yeah, absolutely.
How are you doing then? What have you been up to? What's going on?
Yeah, so we're obviously about 3 weeks in now. So the first week was a shaky, trying to get used to it. I mean, I think a lot of people are the same. So don't do particularly well with change, sort of trying to get back into the routine. I think I did a bit of comfort eating, put on a few pounds, sort of just getting things organised. Second week in, I started. I did a bit of cycling, a bit of running. And obviously my garden, which we'll get back into a minute. But yeah, main routine for exercise has been just trying to get back into that routine of sort of getting up and especially when you're only meant to go outside once. That's a challenge. You're like, right, I wanted to go for a bit of a walk. So what I'll do is I'll walk around the garden just to get going in the morning, and then obviously use my outside time to go for a cycle or a run later on.
Kitty's still working, isn't she? Kitty's still going, or?
Yeah, so she's working as a support worker in a hospital, so she's still working, usually till around sort of 3 o'clock. So when she gets back, we'll do a bit of outdoor time then. She sometimes comes for a run, or we'll just go for a walk afterwards. So that's nice. She's still working hard. Yeah, someone's got work.
It sounds beautiful where you are, like the birds properly singing and everything. So
yeah, so there's a big tree I can show you in a minute that sits unfortunately right above my vegetable patch, so we get a bit of bird droppings and the roots sort of come in underneath. So it's not the ideal vegetable patch, I'll be honest, but for the starter edition, it does the job. And the birds, yeah, they're all right. They don't cause too much trouble.
What are you actually growing then? What's going on? Because I know you're full on green. Before the lockdown, you've got loads going on in the back.
Yeah, so this is my second year of veg growing. I've been actually, I mean, seeing you guys in clinic, and loads of people have given me some wonderful advice. So thank you for that. And you might see some of these tips coming out if I ever make tip videos. But I'm growing onions. I've got about 51 onions coming up now. Spinach, just a row of spinach. We've got French green beans, dreadnought broad beans. We've got beetroot, 6 beetroot plants, potatoes, strawberries are going in troughs. I think that's pretty much everything. We've got to put the carrots in. It's too early pretty much for the carrots to go in yet. And the leeks are growing indoors because they're hardy, but they take a long time to grow.
You're literally preparing for the apocalypse, aren't you? This is it.
Yeah, well, I mean, trying to be a little bit I mean, you go back to sort of, World War times and, other times of difficulty. There was Dig for Britain, which was everyone was growing, everyone was told and encouraged to grow their own vegetables in the garden. And I just think when you've got the time to invest, things like these are really rewarding. Obviously, they take quite a long time, but nurturing them and spending that bit of time every day helps them grow so much better. And there's little tips and tricks you can do to help things grow better. So and it doesn't take a lot of room. I mean, like I said, I'll show you in a minute what we got going. but it's pretty easy. You know, it's you, most of the time you stick things in the ground. If it doesn't rain, you water them, and then you harvest them when it's the right time.
It's we're so lucky having gardens. Like I've said a few things. We've got family down in London where they're literally stuck in flats and God knows what else. But you're right, it's such a good time to kind of ground yourself and connect back with nature, even if you can only do 1 hour a day. Like for me and you, when we are doing full days, we are working long hours. So actually getting outside isn't it's hard to do unless it's like on a dinner break. So I'm enjoying it. I don't know about you. It's got to be good, nurturing for the soul one way or another.
Absolutely. Like I said, now we're 3 weeks in. I'm getting a bit more used to it, into a routine, and really making the most of it. So that's been good. I've got a friend up in Newcastle who lives right in the middle of the city in a flat, and yeah, he said he was jealous of the garden, and even going outside to exercise. I mean, he's doing a bit, but he said it's quite, he's finding it a bit uncomfortable, sort of trying to go for a run around the city and trying to dodge people. There's too identity of people. So obviously I've got the fields out back, so it's much easier to stay away from other people. Obviously it's just doing our part. We've got to all do what we can to help, so we can get us out the other end and look after the vulnerable people.
Yeah. So what's the next step showing? Oh, by the way, everyone, Matt has been doing loads of stuff behind the scenes. I'm sure you've been seeing the emails coming out if you're one of his guys and all that. But there's also, you've just set up a YouTube channel as well, haven't you, Matt?
Yeah, so we need to get promoting the YouTube channel, definitely. So we've got some of the, obviously these videos are going to be going up, but we're going to be putting up some other content that's been recorded already and yet to be recorded. So we're going to be getting on that hype. It's going to be a lot of fun editing and putting up videos. So there's definitely going to be some interesting stuff going on there. That is Goose and Hollings Lane Clinic, I believe, is the YouTube name. We need to try and unify all of our different social media names, I think.
It's all building up to the reality TV show, guys. That's all it's going towards. Eventually, in a year's time, we'll have like a full. I mean, it's not going to be the level of the Tiger King or whatever it is, but it's going to be. That's it.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we could get some. We talked about getting some horses in Hollings Lane Gardens, so maybe it'll be the Horse King. I don't know if that could be a thing.
Get some. Start with poultry. Get some geese. I'll be the one.
Okay, yeah, maybe, or some pigs. You can have some goats. Maybe. Oh no, you need to have some geese.
Yeah.
Next on the list.
I've just got this vision of walking back into Hollings Lane after so many weeks, and Matt set up like a petting zoo or something like that. I got bored. It just happened. I don't know what's going on.
It could happen. There's an animal sanctuary down the road, so I'll have to check in.
Jesus Christ. Cool. Well, thanks, Matt. Is there anything you want to say to anyone? Any bits of tips of advice other than that, or?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, routine is the main thing that I think is helps us a lot. As I've said, I've been trying to use this time to get a bit fitter. It's one of those times if you can put the time in, you can achieve anything. I mean, obviously, at first I said I was comfort eating a little bit, and that's easily done. And we eat food to release more endorphins that makes us feel good, and that's like any sense that provokes a positive response that releases endorphins, makes you feel better. So obviously eating sort of comfort fatty food does make you feel better. But if you can get into a routine of doing exercise that's within your limit, it feels good, you're pushing yourself, you're achieving things, you can build on that. Obviously I've got an app on my phone that just tracks my runs and shouts at me every time I've run a kilometer and how long I've been doing it, which works well for me. I've been eating a bit healthier. I've been spending time learning to cook a bit more. My mum's done Slimming World actually and lost quite a lot of weight last year, and she's been helping and sharing with me some of her Slimming World recipes, which, oh my god, they are lovely tasting. If you can cook something well without all the greasy fat in it, it really does make a difference. So that's been a really good learning experience. I can share some of my recipes maybe on the social media with you guys if you're interested. But yeah, no, that and again, keeping these things in that middle range of simple enough to do, but really rewarding. And that's always my aim in everything in life, is sort of trying to keep things in that middle range. There's lots of different people. Some people go all out, get it done. I know Tom's definitely like that. But I try and achieve a middle range where it's high yield effectively.
Cool, amazing. Well, me and Matt are doing emergency appointments if needed. So literally, if anyone is struggling, use the number that's on the email that we're sending out to everyone. And we'll do whatever we can, even if you're vulnerable and feel you can't get out. We can do a Zoom call like this, one-on-one, or we can do a phone call and try and walk you through some stuff just to keep you going. So please use that. Don't feel that you're putting on as like, we want to look after you guys. We want to make sure that in this time of crisis, everyone is still safe and healthy. So yeah, please use that. Other than that, if you want to get in touch with Matt, send a email to reception@gooselaneclinic.co.uk and we'll pick it up from there. And yeah, we'll go from there. That's it, Matt. How you doing? Have fun?
Wonderful. I'm going to catch some rays now, and I'll see you guys soon.
See you guys. Bye-bye.